Bin's favorite champion this split, and he has pulled out many solo kills on it.
He certainly has. Could find himself in a comfortable matchup against that Cassante, and it will be
go.
locked in. Bin with a bit of a signature pick to start us off here. BLG, quite a lot of late game power in this composition, right? You've got Jax, Veigar, FLS, all three kind of scaling carries.
Priority again, the wave resets, and starts off. BLG are looking for their way in. A death sentence there, a quick cleanse, dark passage. Bringing in, but Tibbers comes through. It is indeed stolen by BLG.
Elk on the front line, triple gravitum and flashes on out. Knight can't get the stun, and now Shun re-engaging onto the fight. Yagao flashes in for a kill, and now has to escape. Death sentence wide. Yagao low on HP, taken down. Ruler getting stacks, getting resets.
That man got excited. A double kill with Zap not landing.
Is up there. That's 4 players in the top lane. They don't just want a tower here. They want a kill onto Bin. Looking for the dive. There's the ultimate coming out as Knight following up. Rocket lands. Tibbers lands too. They have the damage. Bin surviving a long time. His missing gets the kill. Now 369's in trouble.
For BLG.
At this early in the game, I mean, JDG taking over this early.
Gets dodged by his old support.
Yeah.
Absolutely read him like a book. He knows this player. And now Kanavi reading Yagao. He knows that player too.
There's too many stories in this game. There's too many old friends. JDG found a game out of nowhere. This Annie's a threat, and they pay.
And JDG was because of 369. He was very vulnerable in the side lane, but look at the discipline. Just get the plates out of my face, and I'm not gonna die.
2 finals. And he wants to finally get another win. He's not had one since 2020, but here we go. Hook in as they're just going to burst him down. 369 trying to escape, taken down by Yagao in the end.
Knight!
Meant to be the strength. Knight over the wall, though. That stun is big indeed as Elk now Gale forcing. Gets a big grab at him as well. The event horizon! I can see it from space as Bin flies on in. BLG's team fighting rises again.
Who needs scaling? They'll just win at 15 minutes instead. Be a bit of a pain for Kanavi. We'll clear it.
And Kanavi needs to choose these engages very wisely, because once you go in, I mean, Yago's cage is going to trap you in, and Elk's guns, I mean, they're looking amazing. Kanavi goes into the pit.
Kanavi's in the back of the pit. There's a stun coming through onto Shun as well. He's in all kinds of trouble. It's the clone. But it's Kanavi to take the Drake, now trying to retreat. It's actually Bin on the other side.
Meanwhile, getting taken out. You're right, the rapid fire cannon on the Jinx here doing a lot of work, but the Counter-Strike buys time. However, BLG have abandoned him. They've already lost the Dragon. Now the top lane are down as well. JDG with numbers and mid priority.
They've got a cannon for the tower as well. They get a Dragon, they get a kill, and they get the mid tower. This is
Teased. BLG try and commit to clearing it while JDG looks for an angle.
do Knight. Just about dodging the stun and finding one of his own. Elk's the target, but he will flash away on maybe a consolation prize as he flashes too. Shun in the middle of everyone, and he's the one to go down at the end. Infernum is insane! And Bin's looking to clean up.
He can clean up. Look at the health bars. They're so damn low, but a double kill going down. Ruler! Again, these 80 carries are out of their mind. Konami over the wall, though, as you said, he's out ward. Could be the difference here between a steal. Going down as well, taking the damage with a hook land, but Knight again! One Tibbers jumps on in. Cyclone comes through on the back line. Bottom now, Knight is down, but it's a cluster!
Ruler is popping off. He takes that one and he's got the reset spin, trying to close the gap, but he just can't get close to the Jinx here. Now chasing onto Yago. He tries to get through the Hex Gate, but you got no chance. And Ruler taking over the final.
That's the world champion for you. Give him the triple, but don't give him Jinx again.
He is so... Position is getting executed very well by JDG in this game one.
I mean, look at it. Look how
on it.
I know, yeah.
He just goes for the Jinx anyway.
It's kind of funny, really, considering he's played it, I think, 3 times so far.
That's correct.
When he has the skin for it, kind of funny to see.
What happened down here?
Play on the bottom side. I'm not sure if this is live
Is
or a
dead?
replay right now. I think this is live. It's Yagao. He's got a shield,
Look
but
at
Knight is
369.
just dominating him in the 1v1. He's had second twice, and now he wants first.
And JDG, I mean, again, it's been back and forth. It's been some messy fights, but this just feels like it's growing and growing in their favor. Bin might find something in the top side here to push it.
Every time someone's doing something on one side of the map, there's an answer. And Bin is being found on the bottom side for now. The Counter-Strike leaps over the wall here, but the rocket dodged away from Konami! Flashing on in and finds his mark.
And BLG won't get this to 7,000 in the league.
A lot of picks from JDG. People are just getting caught left and right in this bottom lane. 369 also working in that top lane. It is a 4v4 situation right now, but without Bin and having that E-flash...
A bit of a turnaround in the top lane from what we saw in the upper bracket final.
My God.
Ruler is doing some serious damage here, and the siege will continue all day long as the Grafton comes out from Elk, but he has to back away here.
Someone needs to respond to 369 in top lane
Ambitious,
as well.
Shun's going to come in with the whirlwind. As you said, Bin's coming in though. The flank shoot, but Kanavi's found him out. Shun's trying to cyclone, but Ruler again, untouched at half HP. Look at him go.
He wants more as Yagao dodges the zap here. Tibbers to tank the tower. They're looking for an in-hit here. Ruler just hammering away as in goes Kanavi and almost finds two on the backside. Yagao moving forward. Kanavi golden as they get onto the fountain, but they're forced onto the fountain. It's only 26 minutes in, and now Ruler can charge on through.
I think they can find the kills. They can find the end here as well. No one can deal with Ruler. As Bin just has to go into the pit to the fountain, and BLG, this might be their end.
We were so busy looking at the bottom inhib, the top one's gone as well.
369 just took 2 towers and 1 inhibitor by himself as a Kazante.
But can they find the next Nexus turret? That's what I want to see. Teleport's coming through. BLG, the death timers on Shun are coming up soon, but he has no Cyclone as they jump in. Flash is forced. Nexus exposed. JDG return to their Hall of Fame for game 1 of the finals.
What a performance from JDG.
Consistently.
I mean, it does seem like he's more comfortable in this contest, Kazante, and it is going to be the exact same matchup for 2 games in a row. But we see how well and disciplined 369 was playing in that game 1, and that is a really big plus for JDG because they don't have that extra pressure applied from Bin. And I need to say that Shun and Bin, they got the ball rolling in the previous best of 5. Shun looking for a revenge gank in this middle lane. Knight does have the flash available. Can Yalgo get the E-flash?
Okay, flash immediately shielded to Rand. He's going to sacrifice his life. He's
Yalgo!
got marked the trade, but Knight might be dying. You know, flash left available. All you need to leap is forward. But Shun finds the return kill. It wasn't a mark, but it is a trade kill with a dragon. This time away, it feels a lot more solid than game number 1. And a small gold lead to go with it as well. This is a really good sign of life in game 2 in the final. Mentioning here as Elk's got a lot to show after game 1 where Ruler was core carriers. He's already showing it much. I feel like this starting of the turret plating is a nice header. Oh, that's great as well.
Elk flash under the tower here and he finds Ruler. That was pure Giga Chad energy from Elk. He's ready to get into the action. So's on with his Moby boots, moving to the mid lane as Herald started by JDG.
Okay, Hook comes in again. Shielders ran. There's no response. Knight has to flash away with the charm as well. Cyclone in the back end. Yagal's ulti. It's cancelled.
On forced out of the fight, Shun in the middle of everyone, but he's too low. Has to use that Lamb's respite, and the rest of the team trying to reinforce the heal there for On as well. But it's carnage. Everybody falling in every direction. Rockets flying in from the other side of the map. But it's JDG out on top again.
But look at Bin. Look at the damage coming. JDG continue pushing in bot, putting more pressure there. It looks like they had their eyes on that timer, trying to set up there first.
Yeah, missing going for the engage.
Ooh, quickness doesn't land, but now the flash to follow it up. Elk, low on HP at this point as Knight finally arrives, and they will finish off the AD carry. It took a while, but look at the plates that...
I don't think it's enough.
Oh, the whole gang is here as Knight charging on forwards, 100% kill participation.
And Shun has no flash as well. Cyclone comes through, shielded to Ram, but missing follows through right through the Kindred. Without Lamb's respite, JDG are punching their way through this.
Here's Elk stepping onto the scene as Ruler stood on a ward right now. Find his zap, but On going to be looking for those hooks. Keep your eyes on that Blitzcrank.
But remember, Elk doesn't have his first item, Ruler does. And again, this Jinx, like last game, could be dangerous. Quickness going to be burnt on, flashes away immediately. Rock grab doesn't find anyone as Kanavi jumps in. The Winter Wall, great. And the death rocket onto Shun is huge. Jigal, he's just playing a frontline tank.
Just completely broke Missing's ankles. That was gorgeous, but now JDG muscle their way onto the Drake. They'll find it. 369 in the middle of everyone. Jigal misses the fight here, and everyone charging on it.
But look at Elk's ulti as well. He's got the perfect guns. It's low health fast as the Lambs. Keeps it alive. Shun in the middle though, gets them all low as Elk is the target, but they get onto the back line. JDG do it again!
The Kindred will backfire by Shun here, but I thought this was looking really good for BLG. Bin got a 4 or 5 man.
But Jing Dong, once they hold something, they tend to hold it good. It's now with 3.5k gold lead. Shun's in a bit of trouble.
He spotted
he's
it, but
looking
it's
for
too
himself, and yep, he's dead. Once again, the timing is huge.
Great little charm there from Knight to deny.
They lose 2 towers, 1 T2 tower in the bottom lane. I mean, Knight can't, I mean, Yagao can't really respond to this, Derek.
He knows the camera timing's there. He's a showman. But as you said, you know, not only that, but Bin losing the teleport, hitting a minute 15 before the Dragon is good dodge. That's the response. We now have objective. Don't talk about it because so far in this series, the team fighting has been pure bliss, pure fun to watch. Cyclone, speaking of, comes out and
the rockets!
Out of thin air, Ruler picks up his first kill.
It worked once, but not too much for the next 20 minutes.
Goes using the bottom lane. Meanwhile, 369 is trying to run down Yagao. The all-out going to be burned as well. Solo kill territory. Yagao does a bit of damage, but the consistency from 369, who wants revenge against Yagao, against the old mid laner. 369 with the solo kill. He's feeling it today.
Yagao building the Zonyas for the second, but JDG starting Baron now.
21-minute Baron as 369 pulled in. BLG have to contest, but there's no one tanky enough to walk into the area. The Baron surely goes down, shot over the wall, but denied by Missing, who gets quickness on everyone, and then just sprints in the other direction. The Cyclone is in, and JDG come out on top again.
It's an absolute wipe. BLG are wiped off the face of the earth for Jing Dong in the past couple of years. It's performance after performance, and now against BLG in the final as Ruler flexes forward. Remember my name in the LPL. He might just be looking at his first title.
A clean 5-0 trade for JDG to end the second game. And we're on match point, guys.
This is absurd from JDG. They only just beat BLG in the upper bracket finals, but here today in the stadium with the crowd behind them, JDG mean business. A 2-0 start to our final.
We talk about LPL legacies of RNG, of EDG. Quickly, I'm starting to think that it has been Cassante throughout the series. We've said it so many times. Run into the Gwen matchup. You know what? He's done it completely fine, so why not run it again?
Yeah.
Complete contribution to the Shy, sorry, but...
No, you go.
Cassante, I mean, I think the Shy really just speaks to me now. Man has been loving the Cassante this split, and 369 also following his footsteps, unfortunately.
Trying to contest the wave here as Ruler. Strong weapons, Knight could be in trouble. That's a great charm, and it denies everything! What a first blood from BLG.
A brilliant start to
the
game.
flashes from Elk do it maybe 3 minutes later, but they're going to work towards that Herald. But it's going to be the ultimate from Knight.
Yeah, speaking of those ultimates, there's the pick they were looking for on... Yeah, I don't like to say it, but that one was on.
But he's waiting so long.
Yeah, really important to mention, Shun did get that Herald during the replay. 369, CC chained up, the needle work is there, and should be able to finish the job. They make it look easy on the top side.
Kanaba's coming in as well, no Cyclone available, he has to just sit.
Divine Ari do so well.
More priority on the bottom side helping out.
Dragon almost down and just dead. Okay, JDG.
Roller was just zoning everyone up in the 2v3.
Speaking of, here we go, on to Missing. Ult's going to be used, cease and desist. Teleport on the backside as well. But everything used in this time, Jed's buying time, but he's interrupted as they turn for Ruler.
This is it!
Knockup is there, and the follow-up from Shun on. Should have his hook available any second. Cyclone from Kanavi to buy space and time. Gravitum across the team as well. Bin now trying to chase down Ruler, but can't connect. Oh, the flash comes through, and it's out to grab the kill.
And finally, BLG snap their jaws shut. JDG going to lose the mid lane turret for it as well, and the gold just plummets upwards. BLG coming together with their team
play. The RE2, great little charm flash coming out.
Hang on, Mud, what did you
found
just say?
Up in the top side. No, the caster curse is huge. Wait a second, 369 just blinking for a second there, and he follows it overnight, able to follow the all-out. That's gorgeous.
And the old top esports boys sync up.
I don't think it's worth trading your life.
I think it's a great point you made though, Kitty, as we see the Dragon trade, where when that engage tool's down for JDG, things look a little bit harder, right?
You have the ultimate, you have the cleanse, also the flash as well.
He might have 369 at the top side as well, but a true damage coming on through. Yagao should be able to finish the job, but the all-out blinks him back to the other side of the play, getting a bit of healing from the grasp as well. How is he surviving this long? The shield comes on through. 369 using that ghost to try and buy himself space. Elk moving over as well on his ear. There's no way out for 369, but he still keeps it going somehow. Shun trying to chase it on out. Is this an execute? No way that this is an execute. 369 dodges the Q. And somehow it's a kill to the side. In the meantime, JDG go in.
It's Jason Bourne on the other side of the map as we see the depth charge used onto Ruler to pick up his first championship. Will it be this game as 369 is going to get ganked into Brush? The charm there again. Are we doing this again? All out is available, but not going to be able to use it in time. Teleport coming in.
Oh no, Knight is in the wrong place here. The core comes on through. Has his ultimate available as Kanavi tries to save his mid laner. Everfrost coming on through. Knight has to ult himself, but everyone from BLG still here on the play. No flash and no Knight.
Timing wasn't great, but BLG still find him. And as you say, Baron's now live as
Tower mid lane though, but we've seen JDG crack. 369 is getting caught in the side. It does seem like they're getting forced off Bin.
Oh, he's in the wrong spot. This is just top laners getting caught out after top laners getting caught out. Kanavi gonna look for the pick. Cyclone comes on through, and Knight is here to get the CC chain down. Gwen ain't immune to that.
JDG find the pick off, and BLG comes through, but it's only onto the clone. Dragon stares them down. This will be number 3. Is Hexgate used by Yagao on the back end. 5 members still here from JDG. Remember, they have numbers. The charge goes in. Yagao with a big one, but it's frozen too. Is the all-out use on the back end as well? And he's down. BLG took this fight with a numbers disadvantage. What were they thinking?
I mean, it's a great engage from Yagao for the enemy team because he just gets absolutely blown up. There's no follow-up whatsoever. BLG, I don't know what they were thinking.
You should have just dropped this because they had the gold.
It's huge, but again, hang on.
Wait a second.
On a ward as well, but he backs away. Bin comes in with the needlework on top of missing. 369 disengages. They know that this fish is going back in the pond, so BLG actually getting something long-term.
I guess in the end, it's a 1-for-1 trade because Missing did overstay a tiny
Dragon,
bit. But now, soul point for JDG. Hextech soul is so incredibly annoying when you have...
BLG are pushing in. They have not backed away from this play as JDG still hover themselves.
And the biggest struggle for BLG right now is just this Tom Kench ultimate. That
Absolute turret, but there we go. Ward comes out. Yagao looking for a pick on tonight, but the Everfrost is there to answer, and it might be Yagao getting picked instead, trying to escape with Spirit Rush, but 369 is on the flank. In the meantime, Baron surely goes down, Cyclone in play.
Yeah, Baron's gone in the meanwhile, now turning for the fight. JDG is still looking ambitiously as Yagao has to flash over the wall. BLG getting out though, only losing on so far. Another charm lands, and BLG on the chase out with the all-out. And 369 takes down Yagao. 3 members there, still alive with the cost
for JDG.
They walk in, BLG looking confident. That Hexgate going to be used by On. His angle pretty good, but 369 standing there, zoning him off. Another TP from BLG. They try to get 5 members in. For Hextech Soul, we're now looking down the barrels. Knight doesn't take the glacial path, but Yagao's angle is huge.
Oh, Kanavi goes in with the Cyclone up on the top side and find the rest of the team trying to follow up as well. Missing, surviving. Knight in amongst BLG, disrupting as a 1v1 goes up on the top side, and now chaos ensues.
It's a needlework that flies through, but Knight gave them the shamboozis as he goes down. Meanwhile, JDG relying on Roller again. The world champion taken down. BLG, the signs of life are there.
A massive fight for BLG, a second Drake, and perhaps more as well. They already got the Baron and TPing to the wave.
As we continue watching this play out, BLG trying to force an end. 369 will kill On, but he's been slowed down so much that the base should be BLG's.
No eggs in this finals. We're going to a 2-1 series with the Baron. They're just going to look to the Nexus now. Munch. It wasn't cursed. BLG saw the chance.
Thank God as well. 369 wants to disrupt that chance, but that minion wave with the Baron buff is huge, and that is plenty for BLG to finish things out. Spins at a quiet series, but wants to find a couple in this last one. Wait, no way. We don't end the game?
Hexgate's going to be used again because for Shun, he's been a little bit quiet, even on the Kindred, which was his pocket pick. That came through in game 2, and we didn't see.
Fortunately, no major objectives available just quite yet on the map. 2 minutes on the because it's just going to result in a 4v5. I think they have a bigger chance of winning a 5v5 against the Baron buff, against the Soul Point, given over to BLG, but really smart decision from JDG for this specific.
With Baron over to BLG, like, what is the win condition for JDG? Can they actually 5v5 at this point, or are they just too far behind?
Snipping rule, he didn't assign himself to a hairdresser or anything. It's not a hair day, so hopefully JDG can play off that because this is going to be the last fight.
They're running into that base that you said, the inhibitor respawning. Perfect timing as well as 369 hovers around the edge. It's going to be Shun ulting as well. JDG going in for their last hurrah of this game, but Elk in the backline, he can pull in the feathers. Knight gets hit pretty hard as well. Bin is just running into it.
The needlework tears through the team, and the feathers are there as well. And in the meantime, it's Shun, to finish off the kill of the top lane. BLG back in style here in game 3.
Welcome to the series. BLG are not going to repeat Yagao's
consistently keeping Elk alive, making things happen. The Nautilus to answer from On. And I'm much preferring this draft than what we saw in the previous game. So much proactivity on both sides and ability to make things happen in the early game.
And Kitty, look at those lanes on BLG, right? Look at the proactivity that Munchables just mentioned. Amplify it with how this laning phase is going to go. They're individually very sound.
Oh, they're here.
Team's vision is part of it. A stretch line starts us off. Hang on, the flash as well. BLG open up with the bloody gates.
I mean, Missing. I don't know if JDG can commit to this.
Sonari's going to be hard to catch here as On's moving into position, but 369's angle is huge. Yagao going to be caught out. The flash body slam. He's rolling 9 today again. Explosive
Oh
Cast sends him into the team, but the cease and desist follows him up. 369 takes so long to die, though.
And now the rest of the reinforcements are here. Knight already with a double kill in the fight, and he wants a little bit more than Charm. Answer with a dredge line, Rocky.
Wait, look at 369.
Wait a second.
Yagao flashing into the Charm. It's beautiful stuff. Now waiting here as Yagao still in a lot of danger. Explosive Cast used. 369 does a barrel roll.
In the meantime, Knight turns gold, and he
He's
really
out!
wants to save the Lantern from missing. Rate it.
About 3.
About a 1, I would say.
About a
As
3?
Shun being rated about a 1 right now as well. Taken down. That was a bit mean. I take that back. But it's still a great pick for JDG to play against them. Especially when Knight has a champion that's got this level of skill expression. But On wants to express his own skill here. The CC chain too much for missing.
I mean, that is just missing.
That needs to take us to a game number 5, and it might even open up for Elk to get a plate eventually as well.
And where we don't see a TP from Bin in bottom lane.
But Dredge Line doesn't connect, so BLG are looking for a play. Bin committed. There's no dragon here. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Knight looking for Yagao. The Charm connects.
Knight is a monster. Knight is just too good at League of Legends. That was... Don't have experience on the final stage. They don't have experience in front of a crowd.
Another force from Shun.
Here we go.
Through under the turret. It's pretty dangerous though. The feathers do fly. Elk finds a kill onto Ruler. It's good so far, but it's a turnaround. 369 again.
He's everywhere on the map. He goes from mid to bottom lane, and now he's going to go for more.
369 could do no wrong this game. Scatter the Week comes out from Yagao. They want to finish off the Gragas, and they will. Cyclone comes through from Kanavi in a 1v3 right here, and he's going to find a kill onto Yagao. In the meantime, Knight's arrived on the bottom side of the play. A double for Kanavi, and JDG can do no... In trade for the tower in the top side.
Not only that, a 2k gold lead. I should say that's going to even out a bit with Yagao getting that said turret, but still, JDG holding somewhat of the driver's seat here in this game as they're even going to find themselves bottom lane turret with the help of Knight.
Is. And the mid-tier one taken by JDG. It's been a slow and cautious game.
Ticking time bomb here has been isn't just... I mean, he gets a tower here, but Ruler's around the side.
Uh-oh, Bin may have overstayed for this one. 369
at level 3 by Kanavi. He's made a quiet game out of Yagao and the Syndra. Yep. Now we have to see though as we get towards that hook landing onto Elk. He's caught out. There's an explosive cast that doesn't land as well, but the root, the feathers fly and missing is down as Kanavi starts spinning with a 3-man, the Everfrost as well. Knight's chasing him down.
It's 2 for Ruler as well, and a 3rd goes down. It's Yagao under the tower, and the zap finishes the job. A triple for Ruler as he pops off again.
JD skyrocket off that beautiful force.
Guys, 4v5, the fight started off with BLG getting a pick unless Ruler is mispositioning and walking towards the enemy team.
Oh, hook comes in.
It follows onto On. He's just dying. He's just dredge line back in. He's got nowhere else to go.
They could just snowball this. Honestly, they've still got the Baron in their favor. Bin trying to do
BLG just getting no gold.
They're just slowly suffocating with this Baron buff. And we see a lot of hesitation from both Shun and On. I mean, On...
JDG trying to break this base open. 10 seconds on the Baron as On is caught once again. Whoa. And will just be rinsed.
Oh,
Cyclone comes in. They're looking for more.
It's the grand final in the balance here as the unleashed power from Yagao is good. They actually find Kanavi who oversteps in the enemy base. Maybe a bit too cocky here is JDG.
Things coming out from Bin as he looks for a tier 2. And in the meantime, it's a 1-for-1 trade with a jungler going down. This favors BLG massively.
Yep, BLG more
the signature for Bin, right? This is the champion that he got a pentakill, the only pentakill in World Finals history on. And Kanavi wants him killed.
What?
He's in a 2v1 and he just solo kills Yagao. What am I witnessing?
An absolute...
Soul given over. Yagao not back alive. And there we go. Chemtech Soul taken by JDG. They might be conceding whether they like it or not.
Well, Yagao might need to find something over the wall. Shun might need to steal its objective bounty, but it is the game, the series in the balance. Meanwhile, Bin's getting turrets, but Baron not there. Shun, Vault Breaker over the wall, trying, but won't get it. In the end, Shun goes in a little bit late. He's going to be taken down. Over the wall, Kanavi finds himself a stretch line depth charge. They're trying to get out of there.
And look at this, more from Knight as well. In the meantime, Bin denied on the other side of the map.
You so desperately need, she really falls off.
Bin getting his signature champion, but being denied by 369. That can't pick Gragas, working wonders in the side. Before this game, and it didn't look good, but this time he'll be okay. Inhib tower down in the mid lane. Knight surviving on the top side of the map as well, and Bin has to retreat.
You can see how hungry BLG are, but JDG have sent BLG packing for the time being to open the base.
Oh my God,
Flash
Knight!
from Knight, the Spirit Rush as well. He won't get the charm. but JDG can taste the end. It's only a moment away.
It's enough to open up the inhibitor. That's what he was looking for. JDG has right now with 25 seconds until Elder Dragon is on the map.
BLG, Cyclone, straight away gets into the back line, and Ruler steps forward. A World's 80 carry showcasing again. As on the back line, Shun goes in, but he's by himself. He'll buy some time, but Jing Dong are capitalizing massively. Bin finds a fight in the back line, but Ruler's still alive.
It's a 2 for 2. This is still going strong here. The TP, that's going to be a third inhib. And perhaps that silver lining's gone.
He's excited as well, as Kitty was saying. Once that turret goes down, it's huge. Inhibitor counts as well. Ruler stepping up into Bin. Half HP into the Nexus turrets. Munch, this could be it if they keep forcing.
They're not done just yet. Another reset for Ruler as he looks for the second Nexus tower. Has that lantern for safety as well, but has to back away. The minions have spawned, and Bin buying space for his team. Riposte to get himself to safety, but the hook is there. No riposte available, and Ruler stacking up that auto attack. Ruler gets the kill, looking for a second and looking for the championship.
His first domestic title in the LPL and his first split. The new Emperors showcased in Jing Dong. They now hold the legacy in the LPL as we bow to JDG once again.
Our new Emperor rises in Jing Dong Gaming. A magnificent victory here today. Domination.